Hello, and welcome to the September 22 Folklore and Fiction podcast. My name is Kelly MacCath-Moran. I'm a PhD candidate in the Folklore Department at Memorial University of Newfoundland, and I'm also a writer, poet, and musician under the pseudonym C.S. MacCath. The Folklore and Fiction podcast and Dispatch synthesize these passions with a focus on folklore scholarship aimed at storytellers. You'll find the Folklore and Fiction archive along with the rest of my work online at folkloreandfiction.com. Interested listeners will find a link to the current dispatch in the show notes, where a more comprehensive record of this episode can be found, including a bibliography and other references. After last month's somewhat theoretical discussion, I thought it might be interesting to undertake a straightforward exploration of a Japanese folk tale and discuss the ways it employs structural symmetry in storytelling. Let's start by taking a look at that tale, titled Luck from Heaven and Luck from the Earth. Luck from Heaven and Luck from the Earth. Long, long ago, an honest old man and an evil old man lived as neighbors. One time, just as the year was drawing to a close, they happened to meet on the road, and the honest old man said, "When the new year comes, let us each try to have a dream which will come true." The other old man readily consented. They agreed to meet again to tell one another their dreams, then went home. On the third day of the new year, the honest old man and the evil old man met again on the road. "Did you have a dream last night?" asked the evil old man. "Yes, I did," replied the honest old man. "I had a very strange dream," said the other. "I dreamed that luck came to me from heaven," said the honest old man. "I dreamed that luck came to me from the earth," said the evil old man. Well, they were both good dreams, they said, and returned home. Several days after this, the honest old man said to himself, "Today the weather is so warm that I think I will make a third planting of beans," and he went out to prepare the field. As he was digging up the ground, his hoe made a clanging sound as though it had hit a stone. "This is strange," he said. "There shouldn't be any stones here." He dug the stone out and saw that a jar was buried beneath it. "Ah, I found a jar," he said. He lifted the lid and was much surprised to see that it was full of glittering oban and koban coins. This surely must be the lucky thing which the neighboring old man dreamed that he was going to receive from the earth. I must hurry over and tell him. And stopping his work, he went over to his neighbor's house. "Grandfather, I found the lucky thing that you were to receive from the earth. Hurry and get it." He told him how to find it, then returned home. When he got home, he told his wife what he had done. "The neighboring old man was very happy to hear about what I found," he said. "He's probably already dug up the money and carried it home by now." "You did a very honorable thing to tell him about it," said his wife. "Come, let's sit by the fireplace where it's warm." So they sat by the fireplace and talked for a while. The evil old man joyfully hurried out to the field where the jar was buried. Sure enough, there was the place where the earth had been dug up, and he soon found the buried jar. "This jar is full of oban and koban coins," he thought to himself, and lifting the lid he looked inside, but instead of oban and koban coins, it was full of writhing snakes. "What a contemptible trick that filthy old man has played on me!" he cried, blazing into anger. "Well, this time I'll give him a surprise." And he put the jar on his back and went home. Taking a ladder from his home, the evil old man went over to his neighbor's house and climbed up on the roof. He looked down through the smoke vent. There he saw the honest old man lying beside the fireplace, warming his back. "There he is. He played a dirty trick on me, and now he's lying there warming his back." The evil old man got more and more angry, and taking the lid from the jar, poured the contents out upon the head of the old man below. However, instead of snakes, real... This episode of the Folklore and Fiction podcast is a preview, and you can listen to the full episode on the Folklore and Fiction website. Just click on the dispatch link in the show notes or go to folkloreandfiction.com and sign up for a free account. Thanks very much for your interest. Copyright 2019 to 2023. Kelly S. MacCath-Moran. All rights reserved unless Creative Commons licensing is specifically applied.